Welcome to Coaster Planet. In today's video, I'll be doing a full def-in review on West Coast Racers, my 58th roller coaster. When I rode it for the first time, of course, obviously I was not scared when I was about to ride it. Something that I was expecting though, that it will be faster compared to the animation. It did feel a little bit faster than 55 miles per hour, like what they usually say. It feels like it's about 60 to 67 miles per hour. It feels like when you launch on the first launch, it feels like you're accelerating. It feels like you're on an airplane about to take off. So uh, the launch was kind of forceful. It's not fast but it's still quite like an adrenaline rush, as I can tell you. And the launch was good. The high five element, you do get a bit of airtime on it, so it's pretty tight. And when you go to the 0G stall, you do get a lot of hang time as well. And then you do go on those two corkscrews on each side, the yellow and the white. And I did got a lot of hang time on that part, so that is a plus for West Coast Racers. You get maybe just a teeny weeny airtime, uh, but most likely ejector, and that is like on the white side of the coaster before going to the bank turn before hitting the second lap for the yellow side. So the silver side, or the white side, was was a solid ride, and then the yellow part is a bit fun and thrilling. The yellow side was probably my favorite because it has more you know what I'm trying to say here. No, two sides are both equal with inversions, but I think I like the 0G stall better because you do get a lot of hang time on the white side. I don't really like the yellow side much, but I do like the white side because you get hang time on those two inversions, which is pretty good. Uh, so speaking about the coaster, yeah, uh, it is actually the same manufacturer as Full Throttle at the same park, Premier Rides. But this one is probably, in my opinion, better than uh, Full Throttle because it's longer ride and Full Throttle's short ride. But they say they like Full Throttle because of the intensity. But I absolutely agree that Full Throttle is more intense than West Coast Racers. West Coast Racers to me kind of looks like a family launch coaster, kind of like Manta at SeaWorld San Diego, except this one has four inversions, and this one is a dueling coaster. Something that I want to point out is that, uh, to be honest, I think my favorite part on West Coast Racers was definitely those two corkscrews before you hit the spaghetti bowl area, because you do get a lot of hang time on that part. So that is absolutely my favorite part, those two corkscrews on the white and yellow side. Uh, yes, this coaster often race compared to Twisted Colossus because the reason why Twisted Colossus don't race all the time is depending on the operation, and it also differs the number of trains that they're running. And normally, West Coast racers have, two or one. Actually, I'm sorry, two or three trains running. So I can see that this one's better because this one duels like all the time. Uh, the when rode West Coast Racers, we were on the yellow train, so uh, you know something that I was also expecting about this ride is that they they were showing renderings to have lighting in the bottom of the train, but I feel like that's budget problem for Magic Mountain. Maybe they found that they couldn't afford it, or maybe maybe the city doesn't want it. Actually, anything is possible. I don't think it's the city. I think it's the money that they have available to afford the lighting package on the bottom of the coaster trains. So, and then one thing that I do not like about West Coast racers is that uh, it's it's not like intense. It's not like very tall or anything. In RCDB, they say the max height of this coaster is only 67 feet tall, and that's including the two corkscrews before hitting the spaghetti bowl area. But one thing that they could have done better is remove the comfort collars, and then maybe make it a little bit taller, like maybe put a top hat or something to make it more intense. I think that would probably be a more better ride. I mean, that's the only downside. It's really not that intense. So I can see that they could have done better, but I think they came up with this layout because this is the only space they have available, as I can see. So yeah, see, it's not a tall ride, so that's probably why it's not the best coaster at the park. So for me, yeah, I don't really like the comfort colors that much, in my opinion. But this is still a fun ride. I know many of you guys know that isn't the best ride at Magic Mountain. This is not what people were expecting to come. But at least it's still a coaster that people can ride, and but at least they can have some fun. And I wish they could have done better with West Coast Racers. But you know, to me, I feel like that this ride, um, you know, deserves it. But I'm gonna like tell you guys my final score. So I'm giving the final score a 3. Like I said, it's not really that intense. It's just a fun ride that you probably can just ride anytime you wanna. So I'm giving it a 3, and you know, not bad. Uh, it's not a bad ride, but I did not really, um, feel any thrills much. It's just, you're just going upside down, a lot of twists and turns. You don't get airtime much, but the only plus that there is we do get some hang time at least. A little bit of a thrill. So that's my final score. So I'm going to sign off here. Hope you enjoyed it. What are your thoughts on West Coast Racers? Do you think it's just a solid ride? Do you think it's not really a good coaster? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.